Step number 5, manage and distribute the estate assets. This is maybe the fun part. You gathered up all the assets, you know what they are, you know their value, you paid all creditors, you paid all taxes. Now you get to distribute the money out to the people or the entities that are supposed to receive this money. You're almost at the end of this process. You get to distribute out the money. When you do so, you are going to want to make sure that you get a receipt from the person who receives the money or the charity that receives the money, where they say, I've received everything I'm supposed to receive from this estate. I don't expect anything more. And I know that the personal representative is going to be filing some paperwork, and I don't even need notice of that. So you're going to want to get this receipt and waiver of notice of filing of the final paperwork in hand. And that is your protection to show that you distributed out the assets where they're supposed to go. Everybody who was supposed to receive them acknowledged it. Then you are close to being done. One of the things I wanted to say, and we talked a little bit earlier about timing of a probate. One of the reasons that a probate might take longer than just, the 4 months creditors period is that there is real property that needs to be sold. That typically, when it comes to looking at the assets, what takes the longest is selling. Sometimes somebody has not just one house, but they have, rental properties or investment properties. And, it may take a while, months, sometimes even years, before the property is actually sold. If that's the case, that's one of the reasons that the probate will stay open for an extended period of time. Another reason that the probate might stay open for a while is, let's say that this was a taxable estate and the state of Washington required the estate tax return to be filed and estate taxes to be paid. The state of Washington isn't necessarily the quickest to finalize and approve that tax return. So that could keep the estate open for months, if not a year or more after the estate tax return is filed. That's another reason that a probate might be open longer than normal. Just make a note that in Idaho, the state doesn't have an estate tax, so you're not going to worry about that. In Idaho, all you're worried about is the federal estate tax, which was just over 12 million at a federal level. So estates that are larger than that are going to go past tax-free, estate tax-free. So in Idaho, the probate process, I would say, is even simpler than in the state of Washington.